And remember now, you got to be very careful. We stand and say the national anthem and the national pledge in Jamaica with a coat of arms with the man and...
Sizzla is a famous Jamaican reggae roots and dancehall artist known to many as Kolongie. He's active in the music industry since 1990 and still present at the moment. Sizzla affiliates with labels such as Greensleeve Record, VP Record, Exterminator Record, and Digital Record. His full name is Miguel Orlando Collins, born the 17th of April 1976. He's 46 years old at the time of this production.
Bag with the fruits, so you can't go against the thing, lightning and thunder. So it's not even the Prime Minister duty.
Miguel Orlando Collins, known by his stage name Sizzla, is a Jamaican reggae musician. He's one of the most commercial and critically successful contemporary reggae artists and is noted for his high number of releases. As of 2018, he has released 56 solo albums. The reggae icon Sizzla was born in St. Mary, Jamaica, to a devoted Rastafarian parents. Like them, Sizzla subscribed to the Bobo Ashanti branch of the Rastafarian movement. He was raised in Augustown, Kingston, Jamaica, where he studied mechanical engineering at Dunoon High School.
And we got a government that stand with the churches in Jamaica and the pastors, and they all read the...
Sizzla began to develop his own style while serving his musical apprenticeship with the Caveman Hi-Fi sound system. He has used his music as a vehicle for his message, kickstarting his recording career in 1995 with a release through the Zegaloo label. He then teamed up with Bobby Digital Dixon for a series of singles, extensive touring with fellow Exterminator label mate, roots and culture artist Luciano, following earning Sizzla notoriety. Homer Harris, the same man who named and mentor Buju Banton, got him his first break, introduced Sizzla to top Jamaican saxophonist Dean Fraser, the musical director for Philip Fatis Burrell, Exterminator family. 1995 marked an important turning point for Sizzla. When he began working with Fatis, this union led to a run of successful singles and the release of Sizzla's debut album, Burning Up.
Can't keep a good man down, always keep a smile when they want me to frown.
The two allied again a year later with the follow-up Praise Aja, Jetstar. Praise Aja was quickly trumpeted by his release of the Dixon-produced Black Woman and Child that same year. The title track was a smash hit and became something of a cultural reggae anthem. Sizzla scored several more hits during 1997, including Like Mountain, Babylon, Cowboy, Kings of the Earth, and Luciano duet, Build a Better World. This hot strike kicked off an enormously productive recording binge that lasts over the next several years with much of his output still done for Burrell. Along with universal praise came Sizzla's first nomination for Best International Reggae Artist of the Year at the 1998 MOBO Awards and a place in various magazines. Top 100 Album of the Year. Sizzla has since released several dozen albums, including 1998 Kalonji, The Royal Son of Ethiopia from 1999. 1999 also saw him receive his second MOBO nomination. Sizzla remains a constant present in the reggae chart worldwide currently. Sizzla have 21 albums that have made it on the Billboard Top Reggae Album Music chart. The highest, Words of Truth, reaching the peak position of number 5.
And we got a government that stand with the churches in Jamaica and the pastors, and they all read the Bible.
Sizzla Kolongie has released over 45 solo albums and over 15 combination albums, crossing different genres of reggae. He has started his own reggae company, Kolongie Record, which in a joint venture with Damon Dash Music Group and Catch Record, released the album The Overstanding in November 2006. This was his third album released through Kolongie Record, as well as Black History Life. Sizzla, along with reggae recording artists such as Capleton, Nourishman, Turbulence, Buju Banton, and Anthony B, are credited with leading a movement toward a re-embracement of Rastafarian values in contemporary reggae music by recording material which is concerned primarily with spirituality and social consciousness, explores common themes such as Babylon's corrupting influence, the disenfranchisement of ghetto youth, oppression of the black nation, and Sizzla abiding faith in Jah and resistance against perceived agent of oppression. Sizzla 2008 effort Ghetto Youthology is produced by the Firehouse Crew, the same who produced Sizzla debut, Burning Up. In 2013, Sizzla released the album The Messiah. In January 2014, it was nominated for a Grammy Award, his first nomination. And in 2014, Sizzla was featured in the song and video for Stephen Marley's single entitled Rockstone. His son Raheem Collins and Melly Collins have followed him into a career in music, working under the name Remus K and Scorcher. Judgment Yard was established as a community center in Augustown, an eastern suburb of Kingston, Jamaica by Sizzla Kolongie. Although Judgment Yard is an organization of sort, it is also a geographic location of 41 Augustown Road, which is where Sizzla maintained one of his residences. Judgment Yard is also the home of Kolongie's state-of-the-art studio as well as his record label, Kolongie Record. As the owner and founder of the yard, Kolongie is responsible for many youths in the community of Augustown, as well as youths who come from other areas to seek assistance and guidance in life, as well as music. He's an influencer to many, and many of these same youths who are members of Judgment Yard fraternity are musicians or have some direct affiliation with the music through production work, artist work. Example, Sizzla has recorded songs with the prominent artists in Judgment Yard, Joseph Shepherd, Bubba David, and G-Mac. In February 2010, Sizzla traveled to Zimbabwe to perform at the 86th birthday celebration of former Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe. There was a near riot during his performance, including beating of crowd members by police, causing Sizzla to temporarily halt his performance and ask the police to cease the beating. Later that year, Sizzla rewarded with a farm in the country, with the artist stating he was here to stay in Zimbabwe. He also voiced a plan to begin an agro-business and build a recording studio in the country. The moves were not without controversy, particularly among Mugabe detractors who insisted he not perform the president. Sizzla refused to condemn Mugabe post-performance while insisting the land he received was not a reward from the Zimbabwe government but given to him by the local people in appreciation for his performance. Sizzla also stated plans to eventually make Zimbabwe his permanent home.
And we got a government that stand with the churches in Jamaica and the pastors, and they all read the Bible.
Let me tell you that on the 24th of August 2011, Sizzla was hit by a bus while riding his motorcycle along the Salem Main Road near Runaway Bay in St. Ann, Jamaica. Leading to many false reports of the singer death, he resumed recording by the beginning of the following year. Sizzla's faced backlash due to the anti-gay lyrics in some of his recording, causing the cancellation of many international concert events. In 2004, Sizzla was barred from entering the United Kingdom for several concerts. Outrage, a British LGBT rights group, allegedly that some of Sizzla's songs contain lyrics that advocate violence against LGBT people. In 2007, Sizzla concerts in Toronto and Montreal were cancelled after protests from Stop Murder Music Canada Coalition. Kolongie's song titled Nah Apologize was recorded in 2004, and in 2008, his visa was cancelled, preventing him from entering Germany after performing off of his tour, and he was sent back to the United States. Sizzla maintained his stance that he is an artist using his creative expression and freedom of speech, but will speak out against injustice where he sees it. In 2009 and 2010, several concerts in Germany were cancelled after public protests against the concert, and in 2012, concerts were cancelled in Madrid, Spain, Belgium, Stockholm, Sweden, and Lisbon, Portugal. And after a public protest, Kolongie Music issued a statement after the cancellation that he abides by the law every country that he performs in and is not trying to invoke or incite violence against anyone. Dear avid viewers and subscribers, remember your boy Chapascal TV give you biography. You don't know biography for the elder people, man. You don't know music review for the younger people. So smash that like button. Why you wait for subscribe? Subscribe. And remember, in everything we do, put God first. You know the thing go. Nothing nice like our bingo. Jaggy jaggy.
Can't keep a good man down. Always keep a smile when they want me to frown.